This is a college football playoff quarterfinal at the Sugar Bowl. It's the Alabama Crimson Tide and the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler along with Joel Klatt. We are excited for this quarterfinal game, and Holly Rowe joins us on the sidelines for some of the key storylines.
The Notre Dame head coach told me before the game he understands his running back has had so much attention, winning the Heisman Trophy, all of the rounds that he makes with those banquets and awards. But now is the time to turn their focus back to winning this big playoff game. He understands the box will be loaded. The defense will have all of their attention on trying to stop the running back. He said the balance we have to strike here early in the first quarter is get other guys involved, make them loosen up that box, and show them that we're more than just one player. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Oh, and he's got some space here. And he steps out of bounds. That's an excellent return to set up the offense in good position. We're going to run it. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5. One of the things about this expanded playoff bracket that fans find so attractive, you're going to get numerous collisions between the two dominant conferences in the sport, the Big Ten and the SEC.
What a treat it is, Chris, because we know these conferences are the deepest and the best conferences in college football. When we get a matchup like this, it's time to just sit back and enjoy it. What a day.
Caught behind the line. It's Rogers. Out of bounds. He's spotted inside the 40. So they get a big game by feeding the speedy wide receiver, Joel. They told us they were going to do this. It makes sense. Get him the ball however you can.
Well, I really love that they're doing it with the RPO because that puts the defense in conflict, and then you can utilize that speed, and he's got more space to operate. The only thing the quarterback's got to make sure of, Chris, is delivering an accurate throw because, remember, timing plus ball placement, that equals yards after the catch.
Second down play coming up. Keeping it on the ground here. And this time he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Defense all over him that time. Alabama comes up with the line quickly. Back to pass. It's Russell. Throws to the tight end. Oh, and he almost picked it off. Nearly a turnover here on the opening drive. It's going to bring up 4th down.
You've got to capitalize on those opportunities. You don't get them that often, and the hands on the football for the defense, and they're unable to bring it in. And now this offense still has a chance for points and field goal range. That's a big swing right there.
Look out. And he's straight down the left side. Can they run him down? Touchdown Tide as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. Clearly a long way to go, but you can't have a better start than this offense just had. Take advantage of good field position right down the field, and they draw first blood here.
And, Chris, as we talked about, it's so important in these big games to establish early momentum, get an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they were able to do. Credit that field position as well. Kind of a short drive, but they're able to capitalize and stick it in the end zone.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. First play looking to throw it. He flips it to the back across the middle. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. So a solid gain of 8 sets him up 2nd and 2, really opens up the offensive playbook here. Quarterback drops back. Quick throw to the left side. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 2. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Well, Chris, in modern football, having a back that can catch the ball out of the backfield is not just a luxury, it's a necessity, and here's the reason why. You can't defend everything as a defense if the back can be a threat, and here on 3rd down, he's able to move the chains with a nice completion.
They mix it up with a run. Brought down, he crosses midfield to the 46.
Well, Chris, you did such a good job handing out the Heisman Trophy to this guy, and he earned it at running back. And I got to tell you, after a long layoff, this is the way to establish the rhythm of your team. Hand the football to your Heisman Trophy winner. He'll get you going.
This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. And at 1st down, they go right back to him. He's got some space. Look out. He goes out of bounds, but he's inside the 30. Tough running to get the 1st down. He told us he chose an SEC school, Joe, because he wanted to be part of the great running back legacy in this league.
And what a legacy it is, Chris, and you're exactly right. So many programs have built themselves on toughness, physicality, running the football. I think about Mark Ingram and Derrick Henry at Alabama. What players they are, and here they've got to continue to do that. Lean into that physical-oriented running attack. Feature this guy as much as you can.
The ball is picked off. Could take it all the way. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
You just can't make this type of a throw. He throws it up for grabs. Basically, it's like a punt, and you got to credit the defense. They are able to track the ball and get this thing for an interception. Beautiful job by them, but serious mistake from the quarterback.
Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Well, we knew they would start out with the run game. This running back has had over 1,500 yards. It's why he was a candidate for the Doak Walker Award. I love his speed and his vision. He's got to get established early if they want to have offensive success today.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff again. He's brought down out at the 46.
You know, Chris, one of the things we don't talk about enough in quarterback play is the decision-making in the run game. And here in the RPO, he makes a great read. He's not throwing the football. It doesn't go on his stat sheet, but he hands the football off on a beautiful read, and it's a nice productive game for this offense.
Try to pick up the 3rd down yardage on the ground. They stop him behind the line. That's going to set up 4th down and short.
Chris, somebody needs to tell this quarterback that there is a P in the RPO. That's clearly a pass read. He gives it to the back, and they're all over it. The defense was swarming in the backfield for a loss.
And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. First play of the drive now from the 25. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So the false start will back them up. Sets up a 1st and 15 now. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Pre-snap motion from the offense. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. He's bringing it back. Touchdown, Alabama. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow. Now the important point after attempt. The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Picks up the first, looking for more. And he goes out right near the 45-yard line.
They've got to change something up on defense because this defensive line is just not holding up. They're not winning at the line of scrimmage. These are huge, massive holes being created by the O-line, and the back is just taking advantage of it. They're going to have to commit more resources to stopping the run.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. Past the 30. Breaks it. Here he goes. Touchdown, Irish. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. They finally get him, but that's a great return. The last line of coverage guys just able to corral him, but a great spot to start this drive. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Off to the single back. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, the key to 3rd down success is being good on 1st down. And here the defense does a great job on 1st down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. And it's a direct snap. Has the 1st down and more. They get him down, but not before an explosive run play on this Wildcat. Look, it's a 1st down.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
That's an important 1st down on that running play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
Here's the second down play. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
It's always important to stay on schedule as an offense. It allows you to have full disposal of your playbook, and you don't get into those obvious passing situations. So even though they're not moving the chains here, this is what I would call a very successful play because you're on schedule. Well, that's a confidence boost for this team. It's a good quality drive, and you ended in points. I know they would have rather been in the end zone, but again, getting points on the board in this situation, that's solid for them.
The Fighting Irish will call their first timeout. They'll have 2 more to work with here in the first half. And the kickoff will be a return. Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. They'll tackle him at the 17-yard line.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
The back's got it. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
They're going to run it here. It's not enough for a first down. It'll be 4th down and 1. Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. And here's the handoff. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. Turnover on downs after that defensive stop.
Well, they told us they were going to be aggressive, but, man, this is super aggressive here on offense, going for it on your side of the 50, and this is going to lead directly to a scoring opportunity for the opposition. If you're going to go for it in this situation, you better have something up your sleeve where you know you can convert, but they don't, and the ball's going the other way. Chris, I think they need to change the look up here defensively on first down. With 2 safeties back, it's just too easy to gain yards on the ground. They're giving them a free 4, 5, 6 yards every single time. That's keeping them out of passing situations, and you can't get your pass rush going. They need to adjust.
The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Offense being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Important 3rd down play coming up. To the air. It's Russell. He's got it near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Bama.
Chris, this group is so good. You give them just a little bit of momentum, they're going to take it, and they're going to use it to build a big lead, and that's what they've done. And now this is a precarious situation. Unless you get a score going the opposite direction, this one could get out of hand.
And the PAT puts them up 17 now. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. Now it's 2nd down here. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Tries the right with a quick throw. And it's incomplete again. 4th down coming up.
I tell you, you got to play well on 3rd down. That's the money down for a quarterback. To be honest, Chris, I don't really care what a quarterback does on 1st and 2nd. He's got to be great in situations. And one of those situations that I think about is 3rd down. Unable to connect here, and now you got a decision to make on 4th.
He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. A huge contribution from the special teams in this playoff game.
What a threat this returner is, and he has been all season long. He's so explosive. You can see the speed, and here he takes it back for 6 to give his team the lead. What a massive play and a huge momentum swing in this game.
Automatic on the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Mobley. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. And on the carry, he's heading left. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on 1st down. This offense continues to just gain yards on 1st down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Caught in the backfield. It's Graham. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
That screen fooled nobody. Great recognition from the corner. As soon as the ball was snapped, he recognized what was going on, got into the backfield, and blew it up for a loss.
Offense success the formation. It's 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. That's another big play for this defense, and for the offense, the struggles continue today. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. He's going to hand this off. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Try to catch the defense with the draw. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that first down marker. And the Tide will now spend their first time out here. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. It's a wildcat look here as they try to convert on third down. Direct snap. Touchdown, Tide. Powers into the end zone.
Chris, this one feels like the dagger. Now up big right before the half. Able to execute, get it into the end zone. There's not a lot of hope on that opposite sideline heading into the locker room.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And it's a squib kick taken by one of the up men. Tackle made out at the 40. That's a good return. So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. First down, looking to throw the ball. He cannot escape. It's a sack. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. A lot of work to do in the second half. Down big, and they get something going right now. Looking for the wideout. The pass is incomplete. He dropped the first down attempt here across the middle.
Well, we've seen it all day long. This defense is right time, right place, and again, they hold them. It has been a frustrating day for this offense.
At the 25, it's second and 10. Can they make it a third and manageable here? A play action, looking to throw. He lets it go. And he can hold on right in his hands.
I thought that was a really good job by the quarterback, finding his running back, and he just drops it. Now you've got to go and be a leader. This is when a quarterback really makes his hay. You go up to your teammate and say, hey, I need you later in this game. Shake it off.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
Wow, what a clutch conversion on 3rd down there. You're trailing in the playoff here in the second half of the game. You've got to keep your offense on the field, and they're able to execute and move the chains. That's a good job for a first down.
Here comes the rush. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it.
Chris, they keep trying to throw the football, and there is zero rhythm in this passing game. It looks like the quarterback is in the backfield, and he's seeing ghosts. In his mind, it looks like he's facing 16 defenders. He's got no idea where to go with the ball.
He's back to throw again on 2nd down. Lets it fly to the wideout. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's 3rd down.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They could complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Back to throw again. Running out of time in the pocket. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Recovered by the defense, and they're on the move. They bring him down, but a takeaway and a return. A big play by this defense.
This was a concern for this offense the entire week. This pass rush is very good. And with the quarterback's eyes down the field, he's not protecting the football. That is a beautiful job by this defensive line, getting home and getting the ball out. First down for their offense.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the handoff. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 8. That's a positive sign for this running back. He hasn't really been able to get loose today, but protecting a lead in a postseason game, if you can lean on a guy like this, you feel great.
And, Chris, I didn't think they would be able to build a lead without having success running the football. So the fact that they're in this position is just icing on the cake. Now, if you can get your back going, you can probably close this thing out. He is so good late in the game.
And he's finally tackled down at the 2-yard line. Offense facing 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Really good run by that running back. I thought he was going to get into the end zone. Why not reward him? Go right back to this guy. He's the hot hand. Give him the ball. He'll punch it in.
Gain moves the ball to the 1. 3rd down and goal. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Touchdown, Alabama. This offense really clicking. This quarterback told us whatever it takes today. The season on the line, Joel. And it seems like the bigger the game, the more they feature the QB run.
And, Chris, it's such a great strategy because obviously you don't want to expose your quarterback to too many hits during the course of the year. But When the stage and the moment is this large, this is when it's all hands on deck, and you know you're going to get a heavy dose of quarterback run, which they're featuring right here.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. The last possession ended in a costly fumble in plus territory. They can't have another one of those here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. It looks like we've got an injured member of the Fighting Irish down on the field. It's the freshman defensive tackle. Second down after that run on the previous play. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure, just got it away.
This is exactly what this defense wanted to do. As they talked to us in our meetings leading up to this game, they said, we got to hurry this quarterback, get him off of his spot, and disrupt the timing of the passing game. And here, he is clearly hurried by this pass rush.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Another pick. Wow, that's the 4th tonight. Breaks into the open. Pass. He could go. Touchdown, Bama. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
They have completely taken over the game with this defense. They're aggressive. It's their second score. And I got to tell you, you just are going to win 100% of the time your defense puts it in the end zone twice. What a job by this group.
Point after, not quite through. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Mobley. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. The first job here, protect the football. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Really solid stuff from this offense here. Quarterback is making good reads. He sees in the RPO the run-pass option that the handoff is there. The defense is back. He gives it to his back, and he picks up a nice gain. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Out of bounds after a solid gain. Moves the ball across the 40. That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Oh, and it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Well, Chris, it wasn't technically a pass breakup, but there was nowhere to go if he even caught that. And in fact, I feel like he was even hearing some of the footsteps. You kind of understand the drop because the defense was all over.
After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Delivers quickly to the left side. He's got his man wide open. He goes out of bounds, stopped just short of the 30.
It could be so easy to spiral here mentally. He's played so poorly, all these turnovers, the interceptions, but you're down in this game, and this is do or die. You've got to go out there and sling it down the field. This is a great start. Build from this point forward because there's no tomorrow.
Looking to chuck it again. Tries to get it to the running back. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
This group is just not on the same page right now. The timing, something about this offense seems off, and clearly the quarterback is feeling that.
Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. Look out, he's got space ahead. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a first and goal.
We've seen this all year long from this running back. They find him out of the backfield, and he's such a threat as a wide receiver. He's done a great job so far today, and this defense is going to have to key on him out of the backfield.
Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete.
You know, this is such good defense. Even if he catches this, I don't think he's getting much. He's thrown fairly short. Defense is there, incomplete, seems kind of nondescript.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Catch made, looking for the goal line. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Notre Dame. Offense is out there. They're going to go for two here. By the receiver, and he's got it. The two-point conversion cuts the lead to 16, a two-score game. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. The first play of the drive now from the 25. There's the handoff. That run takes it across the 30-yard line.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
Important second down play coming up. And there's the handoff. Running with purpose. And the sophomore brought down after an excellent run. They continue to lean on the running back. He's had a solid game. And when you're ahead on the scoreboard, Joe, you love to be able to just turn and hand the ball off to a guy like this.
Well, Chris, this is certainly their DNA as a program. You're going to try to ride those body blows that you had early in this game to more sustained success later in the game. Look for them to continue to lean into this run game. And as we've seen in previous weeks, that's when they really start chewing up the yardage.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Looking for a gap, it's Riley. Gets the first and still running. Breaks, he's in the clear. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Still no answer for this offensive machine. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. And the returner is brought down. Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. Back in motion now. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Delivers quickly to the left side. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down.
All right, that's a good start to this drive, but now you got to start thinking about game situation. You're down multiple possessions here. When do you go ahead and take the field goal? If they get this ball into field goal range and there's a minute 20 left, you might want to think about taking that field goal then trying to get the ball back to go score your touchdown.
And looking for a big play here. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
Well, down big, you've got to be aggressive down the field, and he continues to do that, and I understand that. But, man, this defense has been very good, and I got to tell you, I just don't sense that they're going to all of a sudden fall apart with a big lead.
Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway. And that play could end the season for this offense. For the defense, what an enormous play, Joel. So close now to moving on.
This group was confident all week that they were going to make the plays necessary to go out and win this game, and they've been able to do that on the defensive side. And I got to tell you, what a crushing moment for this offense. All of that work, all offseason, all season long, and it comes down to win or go home, and their season is likely over.
We're going to go with the Wildcat formation, an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. And it's a direct snap. Oh, and he's going backwards. The Wildcat look did not fool this defense at all.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
The offense with some pre-snap eye candy, and the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. One down short of the marker. That's going to set up a 4th and 2.
Well, sometimes as a head coach, you make a decision, and most of the time it's based on the scoreboard. But this one's just based on your standing within the coaching ranks. You want to make some enemies? Go for it right here.
Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. At the 30. Inside the 10. It's a foot race. They won't catch him. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Coach makes the decision to go for a 2-point conversion. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Well, this was their only hope. They had to get an onside kick. They're down by so much. Chris, it's just such a low percentage play, and a good job by the hands team on the opposite side covering this one up.
They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Direct snap. That's a solid gain out of the Wildcat, but not enough for the first down.
These plays don't look wildly successful, but I tell you, they make a big impact. Getting the ball to the wide receiver in a non-traditional way here in the run game. Chris, it forces the defense to have to think about just another element of stopping this offense, and that creates indecision, and that creates plays later in the game that you can really hit them with. So a nice job here on this run. Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier, and a great tackle in the backfield.
Crucial third down play coming up. He He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. The Fighting Irish will call their first timeout. They still have 2 more to work with here in the final quarter. It's 4th down, but no punting team. The offense is going to go for it. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Oh, and he throws it back. And the pressure's on. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. He will not be caught. Touchdown, Tide. This offense continues to execute. They don't care about the seeding. They don't care about the odds makers. This is a confident group, and they're showing it.
And, Chris, we are seeing firsthand why most coaches would rather play in the first round than have this extended layoff that is so difficult to get your team ready to go after that long break. Meanwhile, this group, they established momentum round 1, and they've maintained it here in round 2.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Mobley. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. On the move. Can they catch him? Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown.
When he first took that out of the end zone, I'm thinking to myself, what in the world is he doing? He's going to give up field position here, but he obviously saw the lane. Great decisive cut, and then once he's in the open field, there he turns on the Jets, and he's absolutely gone. What a return and a massive play, special teams touchdown in this game.
And it's incomplete. The try fails, but there is a flag on the field, so hold on a second. It's incomplete in the end zone, but wouldn't have mattered because this is going to be a holding penalty on the offense, looks like. On the hands team all over. Oh, and he fumbles. They'll run this play from the pistol formation. And is intercepted. Look out, he's in the clear. Could take it all the way. At the 30 now. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Chris, don't you get the sense the fans are like, now you stop. They give up so much today and then finally get this pick. I think it's too little too late.
And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. Their championship dreams not quite dead yet, but it's desperation time. They've got to get something going right now. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. He goes down, but snags the ball and gives this defense a takeaway. And it's a kneel down. They go backwards on first down, so it's 2nd and long from the 19. And the quarterback just kneels down. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And the quarterback just takes a knee. And a timeout taken by the defense with 30 seconds remaining. The punt team making their way on the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And they'll kick it away here. And he takes it at the 40. Oh, and he's got some space here. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. Sees an opening. He's past the marker and still going. He goes out of bounds. They'll spot him short of the 35. The first down on the ground has been something that's been hard to come by for this offense here. There's still time, though, to get the running game going.
Chris, it has been tough sledding running the football. Even that first down run, there's just not a lot of room, not a lot of success. It seems like this defense is fully committed to stopping the run game. Maybe time for a play-action pass? I think it should be coming up.
New set of downs for the offense, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
What a wildly disappointing day for him. He came in with so many expectations, Chris, and they just haven't had the timing. Another incompletion here. They're down big. Man, this has got to be so frustrating.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Pressure is coming. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
You know, Chris, there's 2 things going on here. One, the pass rush is doing a great job. Yes, the effort is there. They've got some guys that can get after it. But also this pass protection, they've got to shore themselves up. It's about effort and targeting yourself pre-snap. They're not doing a good job of either of those. They need to shore up this protection if they want to have success offensively.
They'll keep it on the ground with the draw play. The tackle is made, the clock runs out, and that will do it.